John Calvin on Psalm 115, verses 54 through 61. Thy statutes have been my songs in the house of my pilgrimage. I have remembered thy name, O Lord, in the night, and have kept thy law. This I had, because I kept thy precepts. Haste. Thou art my portion, O Lord. I have said that I would keep thy words. I entreated thy favour with my whole heart. Be merciful unto me according to thy word. I thought on my ways, and turned my feet unto thy testimonies. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments. The bands of the wicked have robbed me, but I have not forgotten thy law. Your decrees are the theme of my song wherever I lodge. The psalmist says that the law of God was his sole or special delight during all his life. Singing is an indication of joy. The saints are pilgrims in this world and must be regarded as God's children and heirs of heaven from the fact that they are sojourners on earth. By lodge, or house of their pilgrimage, then may be understood their journey through this life. One circumstance merits particular notice, that David, during his exile from his native country, ceased not to draw consolation amid all the sadness which his banishment occasioned him. It was a noble specimen of rare virtue that when he was denied a sight of the temple, could not draw near the sacrifices, and was deprived of the ordinances of religion, he yet never departed from his God. Lodge or house of his pilgrimage is employed, therefore, to enhance the conduct of David, who, when banished from his country, still retained the law of God deeply engraven on his heart, and who, amid the severity of that exile, which was calculated to deject his spirits, cheered himself by meditating upon the law of God. You are my portion, O Lord. Here David seems to be saying, quote, I am fully persuaded that my best portion consists in keeping God's law, unquote. And this accords with the saying of Paul, quote, godliness is the best gain, unquote, 1 Timothy 6, verse 6. David here draws a comparison between the keeping of the law and the imaginary good which captivates the ambition of mankind. Quote, let everyone covet that which seems to him good, and revel in his own pleasures. I have no ground to envy them, provided I retain this as my portion, the complete surrender of myself to the Word of God, unquote. I have considered my ways, and have turned my steps to your statutes. When a person is inclined to, in good earnest, to frame the course of his life well, there is nothing better than for him to follow the direction which the Lord points out. In fact, were not men infatuated, they would universally and unanimously make choice of God to be the guide of their life.